Thank you, everyone. Can I now invite Mr. Anurag Rastogi, Chair, GCA Organizing Group, to come and give the welcome address.
Very good morning to everybody. I can still see that a lot of seats are empty, and I understand the party went on till 4 a.m. in the morning. We would have loved to see our delegates here, but any which way. A very warm welcome to all of you to this 23rd Global Conference of Actuaries, and a special welcome to our dignitaries and their special guests, namely Mr. Supratim Bandyopadhyay, ex-chairman, PFRDA, Mr. M.R. Kumar, Chairman, Life Insurance Corporation of India, Mr. Devesh Srivastava, Chairman, GIC of India, Mr. G. Srinivasan, Director, National Insurance Academy, Presidents of the professional bodies, International Actuarial Association, Institute and Faculty of Actuaries, Casualty Actuarial Society, and Society of Actuaries of USA. Our 34 partners, without whose support this event wouldn't have been possible. All our illustrious speakers, many of whom are already in the midst of us, including our chief guest and the special guest session. Our delegates, students, media, fellow council members of the Institute of Actuaries of India, members of the organizing group of GCA, and a hard-working team of the Institute of Actuaries of India. Warm welcome to all of you to this conference in a face-to-face mode after 3 years. The last GCA concluded in February 2020, and nobody would have imagined in his wildest dream of what happened. After it struck us, we could not have imagined that we'll be able to meet face-to-face again in such a short time, but here we are. With beaming faces and broad smile on the faces, hail the human ingenuity and the spirit to fight that we are back face to face in this hall. These are testing times for global economy on several counts. Some of the economies are still struggling to recover from the damages caused by COVID. That was topped by the ultra-high inflation caused by the Russian and Ukrainian conflict. Not really good times for the global economy at this point in time. But in the backdrop of all this, India is witnessing a resurgence of a different kind. The government of India is talking about this being an inflection point, a beginning of an era which will be called as Amrit Kal. Loosely translated, this means the golden era of accelerated growth and development. And while the focus of the government is more on the financial industry, but if we look at insurance in particular, we see that insurance is especially on focus of the government of India, the legislators and the regulators. There are quite a few legislative changes, path-breaking legislative changes, which have been talked about, which we will see in coming few months, which are likely to transform the whole landscape of the insurance industry across life, general, pensions, and health insurance. The regulator has been in a mission mode, and they've already brought in a slew of regulations to ease up the growth of the insurance business and to kickstart an unseen growth rate in the insurance industry in the next 25 years. We are sanguine of all these developments, and at the Institute of Actuaries, we are fully geared up to aid the Government of India and to put in our little contribution in making sure that we are able to achieve the goal of insurance for all by 2047. That is when India completes 100 years of its independence. And you would see the schedule of this program. All the sessions have been curated to be around this central theme of ensuring everybody in India by 2047. All the sessions, or I would say most of the sessions, are directly related to this subject, some of which may not seem directly related in some way or the other, aid and support this central objective of ensuring India by 2047. We've got very experienced and credentialed speakers for the next 2 days. I would urge all of you to engage with them and to interact with them for the benefit of all, and to make it an event that people can remember for times to come. Thank you very much. I won't take much of a time. Best of luck. I hope we are able to come up to your expectations in terms of the content, the comfort, the food, and of course the cultural evening and the remaining ACFA Premier League performances that will be coming up in the evening. So please stay tuned, be here in the conference hall as much as you can be. Enjoy the event. Have a great 2 day. Thank you very much. Thank you.